Guys, so today I will be doing if I was in charge of the Smash 6 roster. First, we'll be doing the cut characters. Who would I personally cut from Super Smash Bros? Okay, and I won't be cutting Nets because I hate PK Fire. Okay, I won't be that evil, but I'll be cutting characters that I don't think should be in Smash. So we'll be starting at the top. First character is gone, Jigglypuff. Yes, Jigglypuff is gone. Okay, we have too many Gen 1 Pokemon. Because you have Mewtwo, you have Pikachu, you have Charizard, Ivysaur, Squirtle. Come on, guys, okay? I'll come up with a character. I'll also talk about new characters as well, obviously. The next character coming is Daisy, okay? The fact that they put Daisy over Waluigi is a sad, okay? Waluigi will have an actual interesting moveset, okay? Daisy is just Pete's. Keep her as a skin for Pete's. Okay, Ice Climbers, okay? They gotta go. One of Nintendo's the most useless series, okay? Smash Bros. Is supposed to make a giant advertisement for the series. Why is Ice Climbers still in the game? Okay, next is Seek. Okay, Seek's just a disguise for Zelda. That's all Seek is. Okay, Zelda needs some actual reps, some actual characters that, will represent the series. Dr. Mario has got to go. Okay, Dr. Mario has got to go. Same thing with Pichu. Okay, I will find a Gen 2 Pokemon to replace Pichu. Okay, Young Link is going. Actually, you could give Young Link his masks from. Actually, Young Link could get his masks from Majora's Mask, which would make him way more interesting character. So I'll just put, rework for Young Link. Okay, which means Young Link could be a new character. Same thing in Gandalf. Okay, Gandalf deserves a rework as well. Okay, his moveset cannot be Captain Falcon. Okay, moveset. Okay, Dark Samus. Dark Samus could be cut. Okay, what's I completely forgot Dark Samus, as well. Same for Mario, you could give Mario his cap. But I think other than that, Mario get a slight rework. Okay. A Chrom. Yeah, Chrom, you're going. Okay. Chrom, you're going. Okay. You know what? Lucina can go as well. Okay. Okay, we don't need so many characters from Fire Emblem. Okay. Fire Emblem is not the biggest series in the world. Okay. Roy can stay because Roy is cool. Okay. Next is Mr. Game & Watch, Meta Knight, Pit, Doc Pit. Okay, Doc Pit actually makes sense. You could actually give Doc Pit a new moveset. Like, Pit doesn't use all of his weapons from Kid Icarus Uprising. Why can't you just give Doc Pit, at least make Doc Pit like a semi-clone at the very least. Okay, other than that, what's the point of having Doc Pit on the roster? Zero Suit Samus, well, it's a Samus without her suit, okay? Nothing really special here, so Zero Suit Samus can go. Okay. Doc Pit, he'll get a rework so he isn't a clone of Pit, because I think the whole idea of having Doc Pit on the roster is pretty cool. Yes, I did remove Doc Samus, but okay, next character we're moving is we're keeping all 5 of these characters. Okay, I don't think anyone will have a problem with Snake Stain because hey, if Snake stays, then we can finally we can add Metal Gear Rising Revengeance characters in the game. So that's always a plus. Lucas, yeah, you're gone. Lucas, okay. Mother Free is not. You can't even buy Mother Free in America. Okay, why have Lucas in the game? Okay. Sonic King T, Almo, Olstein. Lucario, Rob, you're going. Okay. I'm sick of, Rob and his dumbass laser eyes. It's a toy that was from the 80s. Okay. Toon Link can also go. Okay. We can have Young Link to represent Majora's Mask. that entire mechanic because, but Toon Link can go. Okay. Same thing with Wolf. Star Fox is a dead franchise. Okay. I love Wolf, but Star Fox is a dead franchise. He's gotta go. Okay. Refit Trader, well, leave the Wii in the past. Okay. Leave the Wii in the past. Okay. The Wii, it's the Switch, not the Wii anymore. Okay. Come on, guys. Okay. Next is Rosalina. Guess we can keep her. Okay. Greninja, he can stay. Palutena can stay. Pac-Man can stay. Robin can stay. Sokka can stay. Bowser Jr. We have too many Mario characters, so Bowser Jr. has got to go. Okay. Duck Hunt can stay. Ryu can stay. Considering that Ken is the original clone character, and Ken isn't really, Ken is basically his moveset is based off the actual Street Fighter game, so he can stay. Crowd, that don't play Final Fantasy. Yeah, Cord, this bitch is going. Cord, you're going. Same thing with Bayonetta, okay? We don't have Smash 4 Bayonetta again, okay? We already have enough problems with Smash 4 Bayonetta. Okay. Ridley can stay, Simon and Richter can stay. Richter, they can actually give. Okay, the thing is, all Richter does is hit people with a whip, so, with the chain, okay. Do we know? We don't think we need Richter. I think we could have Alucard instead of Richter. I think that would be a much more. I think that's the character name. I think that. I know it's the Castlevania character everybody wanted, but no, we got Richter instead. So I'm not really that good with Castlevania. So next is Incineroar. He can go. Okay. Should we keep Piranha Plant? Isabelle can stay, because how big Animal Crossing is. Should Piranha Plant stay? Okay. Should Piranha Plant stay? Okay. Should Piranha Plant stay? No. We don't want Big Bone Piranha Plant in Smash Bros. Okay. We don't want Big Bone Piranha Plant to get a character. Okay. Hero? Okay, Dragon Quest is really popular in Japan. Persona is still around. Banjo-Kazooie. Terry? Well, Terry's included Sin kind of felt random. So he's going. Byleth, yep, you're gone. Same thing with Min Min. Okay. 2 easiest cuts ever. Steve can stay. All of these characters at the bottom can stay. So this is my Smash 6 roster. So we have all these characters cut. Okay, all these characters can stay. They can. Okay, so now we'll talk about characters that get rework. Other characters can basically just be pulled from Ultimate. Okay, Sokka will get a rework. His moveset will be from Frontiers. Okay, Ganondorf, Young Link will also get a rework. Young Link will have his masks now. Ganondorf will have an actual moveset. Okay. As well. Okay. Steve will be nerfed. Obviously. And some of the original characters like Mario, Link, Kirby, and Pikachu will have newer moves from the newer games as well. Okay, Samus will have some new moves from Metroid Dread, obviously. So what will be the new characters? The first character is obviously Waluigi. Okay, I had to cut Bowser Jr. because I didn't want too many Mario characters. Okay, but Waluigi I think is a character that deserves to be in Smash Bros. Okay, I think that, they missed the chance. Sakurai for some reason does not like Waluigi. So, but again, we like Waluigi. Waluigi is a GOAT of Mario, okay? And Waluigi will be in my next Smash. If I made this next Smash Bros. Game, Waluigi would be in the game. Next is Magor. I think Magor would be a better fit than having Banana D, because Magor I like the character. He will have a pretty unique moveset with all of his magic and stuff he can use as well. And also he got even his own epilogue in the Kirby Return to Dreamland remake. I think they're gonna start pushing Magor more in games as well, because he became Kirby's friend essentially and Kirby's style allies. Where he even Kirby forgave, of course, because how Kirby is. But yeah, Magor will be the second new character. Free will be the Metroid. Not Metroid. Emmy for Metroid. I think the Emmy would have a pretty unique moveset. It's a robot that basically extracts you throughout the whole game in Metroid Dread. They even gave this thing an amiibo. So, Nintendo is taking this new Metroid character seriously. And they even gave it an amiibo. So, I think considering that we cut Doc Samus and we cut Zero Suit Samus, having, a full Metroid character makes sense considering how well Metroid Dread sold. So that's the next character on the new roster. Considering that Microsoft and Nintendo are all buddy-buddy, and considering I wanted to include a Bethesda character on the roster, I think the character that makes the most sense would be Doom Guy. His 2 games are on the Switch, and people are like, oh, but Doom is too mature for Smash Bros. Even though, they freaking put Bayonetta on the roster. Okay, but Doom Guy can't be in the game? Yeah, that's a bunch of bullcrap. They even put his Mii costume in the game. I think Doom as a series is going to become more popular anyways, and Doom is a pretty good game, so it's a win-win for everybody. Doom and Smash Bros. Number 5. We're going to go all out with adding characters from Majora's Mask. So we got to add the masks for Young Link. Of course, we got to add the villain from the game, Skull Kid. And we'll actually have some representation for Zelda. You have, Zelda and Ganondorf, Young Link, and Skull Kid as well. You can also add some characters from Breath of the Wild as well. I think that would also make a lot of sense. But I think adding Skull Kid, considering that he's a fan favorite among the Zelda series as well. I think out of all the Zelda villains, I think he deserves to be in the most. Make him a counter to Young Link's new moveset. And maybe we might get Majora's Mask 2 on the Switch. You never know. Or Majora's Mask remake on the Switch. But they made it for the 3DS, and it sold pretty well. But yeah, I think Skull Kid should be in Smash Bros. As a playable character. And also we need more Zelda's creepy side as well. So, number 6. Next is Grovyle. Why are you adding Grovyle to Super Smash Bros? You may ask. Well, I got several Pokemon, including Jigglypuff. So then you know what? I'll just add a new Pokemon. And Grovyle will represent a side series of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Then, we'll get a stage based on Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and we'll get music from those games. And I've been begging Nintendo for music for Smash Bros. So if I had been sponsored Smash Bros, I would add Grovyle simply to add Pokemon Mystery Dungeon representation, and also if I get a Zen free representation. Number 7. Master Chief. So we have Steve and Banjo-Kazooie and Doom Guy, 3 characters owned by Microsoft. But Master Chief isn't in Smash Bros. I think this would make a lot of sense, but people said, well, Halo isn't on Nintendo. Okay, Persona 5 was on Nintendo consoles before, Joker got into Smash Bros. Okay, Joker got into Smash Bros. When Persona 5 was a PS4 exclusive. Okay, so you don't have to talk about the Nintendo console thing, because Persona 5 was a PlayStation exclusive. So, I think considering the fact that, Halo is one of the most recognizable series, and Master Chief is basically Microsoft's mascot, and we already have 3 of their characters in the roster, but I think after this, Microsoft will have no more characters in the roster. So sorry for people who want Overwatch characters or other characters from this year, from Activision, considering that Microsoft will probably buy that company, which means no Crash Bandicoot and no Spyro the Dragon, because Microsoft will own both of those characters. Number 8. Shadow the Hedgehog. I think one of the most obvious missed opportunities for Echo Fighters would be Shadow the Hedgehog. I left a couple in, but I got rid of most of the pointless ones. But Shadow would make the most sense. You can make him an Echo character, but instead of making him a straight-up Chrono Sonic, Shadow can retain Sonic's old moveset with some Chaos abilities thrown in the mix. So people who love old Sonic can play Shadow the Hedgehog, and people who want to play Sonic with Sonic Frontiers moveset can play Sonic. I think this would be a pretty great compromise because everybody in the mom and dad loves Shadow. Shadow is easily the second most popular character in the Sonic series, and it makes so much sense to put him in. And number 9, Dr. Eggman. I think Sonic should at least have like 2 or 3 characters. Dr. Eggman being the main villain of Sonic makes a lot of sense. I could have added Tails, but I think considering that we're getting rid of Bowser Jr., we could give some semblance of Bowser Jr.'s old moves at the Dr. Robotnik. So that's Eggman. He'll basically pilot like an Eggmobile or something, and it'll be pretty fun to have Dr. Eggman Smash Bros. As well. And also considering he's one of the most iconic villains in gaming history, they had Sephiroth to Smash Bros. They have Bowser in Smash Bros. Obviously, as Mario's villain. Why can't Sonic's villain be in Smash Bros? Okay, you even have Ganondorf, you have King K. Rool, you have all of the big villains, and you can have a big subspace episode, King K. Rool, Bowser, Sephiroth, and all these villains team up against the heroes, and it'll be pretty fun to see the interactions and the big war, essentially. So yeah. Number 10. Oh, you thought Jigglypuff was gone? Nope, we're just replacing Jigglypuff with Screamtail. I think this would be pretty funny if Nintendo actually did this type of thing. But I just love the idea of the Paradox Pokemon so much. I was either going to choose between Screamtail or Iron Bundle, because I think Iron Bundle is so funny. But Screamtail would retain a lot of Jigglypuff's old moveset and also give some new movesets as well. Well, and I think that this idea is pretty good. Considering they cut so many Pokemon, I think Pokemon deserves to have new characters. We cut Incineroar, we cut Pichu for obvious reasons, and we cut Jigglypuff as well. And considering that Gen 9 is the newest generation, and also one of the fastest selling Pokemon in history, and probably one of the more popular Pokemon games in history, I think including a Pokemon from that game as well. But we want to keep Jigglypuff, we'll just put Iron Bundle instead. This is for the people who want to keep Jigglypuff in the roster. So if I didn't cut Jigglypuff, Iron Bundle would be playable in Smash Bros, which would be pretty hilarious to see Iron Bundle in Smash Bros. So yeah, overall, I think Screamtail or Iron Bundle are two very good choices for the 10th newcomer in Smash Bros. In this Smash Bros. But again, it's so I include Screamtail so Jigglypuff fans can be happy. Because Screamtail is still Jigglypuff. Heck, you can even put Screamtail as Jigglypuff as a skin or something. But I think Screamtail would have a more interesting moveset than Jigglypuff's moveset, which is partially based off of Kirby. So yeah. I did keep some clones in there. I had some new characters. But overall, that would what I'll do. Also, stages, I would cut a lot of the old stages and add a lot of new stages from newer games and Nintendo games as well. And yeah, sorry, ARMS fans, I did cut Min Min because I hate Min Min. And I hate ARMS. A rare character will replace Min Min with Springman or Ribbon Girl. So, yeah. So ARMS fans can have a character to represent their series in Smash Bros. As well. But yeah, that is it about Smash Bros. What I would pick for the next Smash Bros. Game as well. I cut all the irrelevant characters for Smash Bros. I cut characters that, were cut like while they in the roster, as well. So yeah, that is it for how I would make Smash Bros. 6. Hope you liked the video.